Hey, I'm at the start of the White Horse Trail. If all goes to plan, I'll see that sign again in 94 miles in 4 days, after seeing 8 white horses around the Wiltshire countryside. When you're looking at the map and you see the contour lines, you think, oh yeah, that's a hill. But yeah, that was most definitely a hill. But you do get wonderful views. Back over towards Pewsey and off into the distance. Currently taking shelter as the rain did arrive. Apparently it's going to be gone in 7 minutes. Behind me is the dark cloud that just got me soaking wet. And hail, and now we've got that. Right, off to the Marlborough Horse, smallest and apparently the least well kept of the white horses. I've walked for about 10 miles from Pewsey. It's been very muddy at times, but I've walked through so many bluebell woods. It has been phenomenal. So there we are, the smallest of the white horses, designed in 1804 by William Canning, boy at school, which was cut by the boys of the school. I have to say, I'm quite chuffed. I don't think I can get any closer because it's a school, but I can see it, and I'm happy. Well, the wind is drying, the weather is playing silly bugger still, so back off with the waterproofs. The views are back to being stunning, just outside Marlborough now. That can't be considered a good omen, can it? I just discovered a problem with getting up close and personal with a white horse. You can't actually see the full effect. This is the head of Hackpen Hill White Horse. It was cut in 1837 by the parish clerk to commemorate the coronation of Queen Victoria. In a minute, I'm going to be walking over towards that rapeseed field and hopefully get a better shot of this white horse. I think this is as best a view as you get from the path. Ironic really that the best view of the Hackpen horse is from the A4361. We'll say goodbye to the Ridgeway now. I'm supposed to be in that field. But this lot are far too interested in me, and there's no way I'm getting in a field with them. So I'm not on the official footpath, and frankly I don't give a damn. This long grass is wet and sapping your energy to drag your feet through it, and I probably ought to start filming and start using my trekking poles. It's been a hard few miles. It's been tough, but we're here. We're getting there. Broadtown Horse is... oh, that's difficult. Don't like doing that. There you go, Broadtown Horse. Small white house, cut in 1863 but lost until the 1990s. There you go. Again, probably looks more impressive from further away, but there you go. It's been a tough few miles, but we're getting to where we need to be. Got about 4 miles to go. It's about 6:30. It's a really nice walk, but please don't confuse that with easy, because it is not easy. But that may be because I'm trying to do 94 miles in 4 days. So it might be my own fault. Bearing in mind my luck with cattle today, I'm quite glad you're on the other side of a fence, although I'm pretty sure those horns could get through. Oh, you are cute. You're trying to look butch, but you're cute. 8:30 now. I'm all set up. Food is just heating up. Sundown is in about half an hour, so it was all getting a bit tight towards the end, but yeah, everything's worked out. It's a nice little spot. Quite away from everything, got a bit of a view in the morning. But I'm hidden from the westerlies, which seem to be the prevailing wind. So, right, so all packed up, ready for day 2. Today takes me to Devices via 3 white horses. It was a very wet night last night, but luckily the 6 Moons Lunar Solos kept me dry. More than I can say for it that's now in this bag and looking quite sad for itself. I'll try and get it out later and see if I can get it a bit dry. I think it's fair to say that this part of the path is not mown. Since Cliff Pyard, I'd say it's fair to say this farmer does not like walkers. That was tough going through there. My trousers are now wet to above the knee. Oh. I'll be quite glad to get out of this current area, to be honest. These are a lot more friendly than the cows yesterday, I have to say. The other one's a bit more standoffish though. Yeah, you. Right, that up there is Cherwell Monument. Apparently up there is also Cherwell Horse. I'll be glad to get some elevation. This sort of stuff is just sapping my energy. I've either got mud or long grass, which is wet, or both. So we're looking at the Cherwell White Horse, which was cut in 1780 under instructions from a Dr. Alsop, also known as the Mad Doctor, who shouted instructions from a megaphone and the main road. And over there we have Cherwell Monument, which is a monument to Sir William Petty. That's where I've just come from. As it was sunny and windy, I thought I'd give the chance for the tent to have a quick dry. It doesn't take long, especially in this weather. Jumping along the Wessex Ridgeway at the moment. Much drier, much nicer, and making up some of the time I've lost. But the views all the way around are just lovely. This is Sidbury Hill, just after Avesbury. I feel somewhat embarrassed that I haven't got any more information on it, to be honest. I'll find something and put something in the description. Can you pick that up? Do you think I might get wet? The Alton Barnes Horse. I don't even know if you can see this. It is pissing down. This is a close-up of the Alton Barnes Horse. You can see how they're constructed now. You can see that storm has actually gone. I didn't get the worst of it, thankfully. Looks like I'm going to get some brighter weather again. Weird. Okay, that's the Alton Barnes Horse. Cut in 1812 at the expense of the local landowner. Robert Pyle. First contractor fled with £20 down payment, was eventually found and hung. And it was redone in 2010 when 150 tonnes of fresh chalk were delivered to the site by helicopter. It must have had to be seen from miles. Walked all the way along there. The rain has finally stopped and I've just spotted this. What a pleasure. Oh, the Kennet and Avon hasn't been what I was hoping for. I was hoping for people offering tea and coffee from canal boats, but as most of the walk has been in hail, not many people about. Just coming into Devices now. I'm about 3 miles from where I intend to stop, and I've done 25 miles, so it's been a fairly tough day. Oh, that's the end of day 2 of the White Horse Trail. I made it to just outside Devices, near the Devices White Horse, which I'll see first thing in the morning. It's quite a popular area for walking, so I've had to sort of hid away in a woodland. It's not so bad. I had to clear some rubbish up, but small price to pay for a campsite for the night. Yeah, a day of sunshine and showers. Ended up being 29 miles today. If you're going to do the White Horse Trail, don't do it in 4 days. It's tough. The Kennet and Avon was tough, quite muddy. But yeah, really enjoying it. Looking forward to tomorrow. Well, hopefully you can see the Devices White Horse behind me. I'm actually walking away from it, where I was camping last night, back into Devices. It's a bit of a low cloud morning. Hoping to get a better shot of the horse from a bit further down. I have to use my camera to get a decent lens on it. Oh, there you go. It has to be said, it looks a bit fatter than the one at Marlborough, which my wife described as a skinny horse. Just been congratulating myself on the fact that I don't need to look at the map for a while because I'm on a towpath. How could you go wrong? Then you discover the towpaths switch sides. So just have to do a bit of a backtrack. Would be remiss not to film a lot if you're on the Kennet and Avon. This is the Devices flight of locks. I don't know how many there are. I'll find out and put it on the screen. Right, I've left the Kennet and Avon Canal now. Feeling a bit tired today, probably due to the fact that I didn't finish my meal last night because it was just too boring. So I'm going to look for a cafe or something. Weather today is predicted to be much the same as yesterday without the sunny bits. So cloudy and showers. And I've just been through very long grass that was very wet, so yeah, wet feet again today, or at least wet trainers. Thank God for waterproof socks. Not feeling the love for it at the moment. Hopefully that will come in a bit, maybe after a bacon butty and a nice cake. Sorry, hallucinating now. Alright, onwards and upwards. Just about got dry. Then have to walk through this. I'm now actually wet above the knee. I think this is the first time that the grass has actually got me wet above the knee. Will my feet ever get dry again? Sorry, feet are dry, it's shoes. Well, I think they're dry. We're going to have an investigation in a bit. Right, since leaving the Kennet and Avon, I can honestly say the path has been crap to shitty. It alternates between knee-high wet grass and muddy fields like this. The stiles are well hidden, the paths are where you can't see anything. You look here, it looks like I'm just walking across a field. And even the Ordnance Survey and the GPX I'm using aren't tying up with the stiles completely. So it's a bit of zigzagging. I realise I'm not sounding like a tourist board attraction for this path at the moment. The one good thing is I've managed to disturb a load of deer and hare, which was quite pleasant. Well, probably not for them, but at least it broke up the monotony of mud and knee-high grass. If I was a sensible man, I'd be going home now. I'm at Westbury, and it's atrocious. I got a big blister, and I'm bordering on stupid for continuing. Okay. Bit of a crunch time really. I'm under the shade of this tree, because if I wasn't, my next step is up to the ridge, and there's 39 minutes of rain. I don't think I can face it. This is the Westbury horse. Look at that concrete. There you go. Oh, I'm calling this. This is dangerous. That wasn't the end to the White Horse Trail that I'd wanted, but it was the right call. The weather was only getting worse, and today has actually been even worse, and I would have put myself or others at danger. And at the end of the day, I do walking for fun. I, with hindsight, should have done shorter distances, which would have given me time to recover, to have more food, to hide from the rain. But the distances I was covering didn't allow for that contingency to take cover from the rain. Using the experience I've learned over the last couple of days, I'm actually doing the Cotswolds Way next month, which is 100 miles, and I will be doing 20-mile days so that I can enjoy the trail more and have the ability to look around a bit more. So I've learned stuff, so that's good. The White Horse Trail is a challenging walk, I would say. There are times when the path itself is very unclear and you need to have a good GPS or map reading skills and common sense. I am disappointed I didn't complete the trail. I was asked yesterday if I would go back and complete it. I said no then. I've already worked out how I'm going to complete it, but that is for another video. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. Please stay safe. Remember that we are all out there for the fun, and sometimes it is better to call it than put yourself or others at danger. See you soon.